any effort in this direction is going to be highly appreciable. And in fact, it's going to be the lead of the hour, and probably I could say that the management of this college have taken a right step in taking up this initiative, but to give an opportunity for the students to develop their communication skills to the next level. My dear friends, no doubt you are all learning this spoken English or speaking skills in English by aiming at some fascinating jobs with MNCs, right? But one thing is for sure that whenever those companies come to visit your campus, they would like to focus mainly on two aspects. One is the way how you communicate, that talks about the communication skills. The second one is the way how you think. These two things are very important from any MNC point of view, even from society or industry point of view as well. The way how you speak, the way how you think. These two will definitely decide your success as well as your career path in future days to come. I just want to give you one small example, because whenever the company comes, they don't only look at subjects knowledge, but they wanted to look at your classroom knowledge to bridge a gap between a classroom knowledge versus a practical application. So most of the companies would like to test all your knowledge levels in a particular domain set to see whether you are able to apply your classroom interaction into a practical application or not. If I am right, I would like to know some of the statistics from the students now. How many of you are from mathematics background? Will you please raise your hands to yes, no? About 8% or 10%. How many of you with science background? Science. Of course, science and mathematics. It's another 78%. Geography. And history of geography. Accounts and finance. There are many. Fine. Commerce. Okay. So, first of all, I would like to test your knowledge levels, because this is the way how the companies would come and test your knowledge levels. A small question to think about. Of course, you could have studied about this aspect in the very lower levels classes, but still it's a question worth listening to all of you. Fine. Where on earth you could see north and south, but never east and west? Can you tell me the solution? I repeat the question. Where on earth you can see north and south, but never east and west? తెలుగులో చెప్పాలంటే ఈ భూమి మీద ఎక్కడ మీకు ఉత్తరం దక్షిణం కనబడుతుంది, బట్ తూర్పు పడమర కనబడదు. We got my point. భూమి మీద ఏ ప్రదేశంలో నిలబడితే మీకు you could say north and south very clearly, but you never notice east and west. I could guess the solution because the response from the students, it is just because of the unableness to bridge the gap between a practical application versus a classroom knowledge what we had in the lower levels classes. If I am right, the inputs to answer this question was given either at 5th standard or at 6th standard, not more than that. But still, most of the students are keeping silent just because of that lacking aspect, bridging the gap between classroom knowledge versus practical application. Please remember this point. Most of the companies would always test your knowledge levels on this aspect alone. Once if you can prove that you are going to be the best option for them, I am sure that the companies will be up to you to give an empowering option, which is going to be very fascinating. But you have to always prove that in the given sample, you must be able to produce the best output as per the expectations of the industry. For example, you never thought about the center of the earth. The center of the earth. I think that is the only place where you can see the north and south, but you can never notice east and west. Now, if you get the clarification, yes, that is true. Because at the center of the earth, if you look top, that is nothing but the north. If you look down, it's going to be south. But how do you say which is east and west? You cannot. Why so? Because you are at the center of the earth. That's all. You are at the center of the earth. And probably now you could correlate the knowledge which you are gaining in the lower levels classes versus a practical application like this. But companies, yes, they come forward to select people who got this type of outstanding knowledge in addressing some challenges related to the practical applications. Otherwise, this globalization of economics, the business all over the globe has raised many opportunities. There is no doubt about it. But at the same time, it has brought many challenges and many problems too. So the problems which require new types of thinking, the new types of perceptions, the new types of watching a problem from a different angle, the new type of strategies to be developed, altogether a new type of the generation which is to be brought up at the higher levels but in order to address those problems in the most effective way. Otherwise, there are many problems, many ordinary problems, which may be lying outside of this campus, but which will be tackled by very ordinary people. But the companies require people who can think about a common problem, but in an uncommon way. Who can think about an ordinary problem, but in an extraordinary way. Who can think about a traditional problem, but in an innovative way. Who can think about a general problem in a creative way. So once you can develop that ability, so I'm sure that your dreams are going to be true, and definitely the productivity of the country can also be increasing very drastically. But to do all these things, that's what the main theme is going to be the communication.